Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Thank you for my subscribers. Thank you to my new friends to my YouTube account, contact list. And thank you for viewing my videos. Now, on my last video, I spoke about homelessness. And I received so much message last night that I had to turn my phone off. I was like, man, I guess it really struck a chord in a few people. And I received so much message, I had to turn my phone off because everything was just forwarded to my phone. I had to turn it off so I could get a good night's sleep. And what I try to explain to people, that's why I make my videos, and if I know a video might be offensive, I explain before I get into the subject. Now, I received so many messages last night, and the individual I know probably struck a chord and seemed kind of offensive because they might have friends and family that are homeless. And I know people that are homeless, none of my family, but I know, people, that are homeless. And I have conversation with these people. I come across these people many times in the public square, in parking lots, in library, many different areas and different places. And I speak with them, and these people are not really dumb, they're not stupid. They have something going on upstairs. They just haven't had the chance to sit down and think about, what, I could find a way how to get shelter over my head. The only reason they haven't sat down and thought about it is because they're so stressed out with other things, so they're not thinking about the primary stuff, getting shelter. So I was just bombarded with messages last night. I had to turn my phone off, and just for me to explain again, I wasn't trying to freaking offend anyone. I'm just trying to say, if you're really, really smart, if you're really, really intellectual, if you really put your mind to it, and you want to get out of homelessness, you can get a roof over your head. Whether you rent a room from someone, if it's a financial thing, you don't have the money, I'm pretty sure somebody has some skills. Every human being has the ability to possess a skill, and you could barter that skill to get some money or get a roof over your head. That's where I was going with my conversation. Not trying to offend anyone, not trying to piss anybody off. That's it. That's why I say, if you're really, really smart, got a pair of hands, got a pair of foot, you could get a roof over your head. You don't have to be homeless. That's all. That's all. I understand, yes, society creates homelessness. We are manipulated and enslaved by monotonous jobs and monetary system and so on and all this crap. Yeah, but these rules, we could bend them, we could break them and go beyond. You want to create a truly new, fresh society? Yeah, we could bend and break this freaking society down. But guess what? It's already happening all by itself. The fallacy and the lie. So even what I'm saying is freaking irrelevant, because in a few, people won't even worry about homelessness anymore. And there's really smart people out there that don't have to worry about paying any rent or mortgage. You got people living out in the freaking desert for free. People live in the freaking woods for free. Yeah, what is it, on the Mesa and freaking I forgot, Arizona. People live in the desert, and a lot of people are going to say, well, so, those people don't have no laws and so on. Well, guess what? Those people set their own laws and their own rules. It's simple as that. You have to have rules and laws for people to abide by so they can get along. So these people create their own rules to get along in their own society, in their own community. Just like the same thing will happen if this society breaks down. There will be communities and people will have their own rules to live in that society. You might have a gay society. You might have a society of people that just eat meat. You might have a society of people that just eat vegetables. Might have a society that is all freaking monks. It doesn't matter. But my point, I was just trying to point out, if you're really, really smart, you don't have to be homeless. Many ways to get shelter over your head. Nothing for anybody to be offended by. You know, if you want to take it personal, I cannot protect your own feelings. I'm just trying to point out that homelessness stuff is a crazy invention, crazy idea, you know, for people to adhere to. That's all. And if anybody could sit down and think about it, many ways they could get a roof and shelter over their freaking head. It's very simple. You know, for the person that's of clear mind. That's all, man. Not trying to offend anybody, not trying to piss anybody off. Just trying to give some information. That's all I do. I just traffic information. That's it. Alright, I'm going to enjoy my tea and see what I have online for sale and see if anybody checking out my stuff and enjoy the rest of my day. Alright? See you out.